Hi everyone to another episode from the SciCraft server. So in the last episode we built this large flying machine, which was only there to make space for larger flying machines. Meanwhile we made some huge progress. So we already built the new flying machine and drove it over the complete distance of the perimeter. And also mined some more blocks. We were very busy this week. Our enemy dug like 500,000 blocks. Some guys are on the holidays, so we spent a lot of time on the new perimeter. You can see from the top, we removed the top 15 layers. So the new flying machine removed the top 12 layers, and then we dug 3 more to make space for the quarry. Yeah, here in the back you can see the huge flying machine. And this machine is absolutely insane. It's basically the same machine that we built last time, just a lot wider. So it's 180 blocks in each direction, so in total it's 360 blocks wide, and it shoots TNT forwards. So you just have to stand here in the middle and activate those pistons to have some blocks to fill up. Quickly get those. Okay, so you can activate this piston here. Then it dupes the TNT and shoots it forwards. And this uncovers a complete layer here, so this is 12 thick and 180 blocks wide, so we clear approximately 3,000 blocks just by activating one piston. Of course, we also have the other side. It does the same. So basically what we do here is drive this machine forwards 3 times. Then we've uncovered a lot of lava and nether quartz, which we mine, and then we resume. You can see here, you can already see some quartz and lava. Now we just go over, remove the lava, pick up the quartz, and continue later. So we're already done. Flying this machine for the perimeter, but we're actually debating on making another perimeter right next to it, because it's not a lot of effort anymore, for maybe a fast gold farm. So it's definitely an option to continue with this one here. What we also noticed is that it's actually not required to have a module every 3 blocks. So here in the middle, as you can see here, there's a gap of 5 blocks in between, and it's actually kind of enough. Sometimes there's one more block missing here at the top or at the bottom, but it's not an issue. So yeah, we put too much effort into it. We could have spaced it out a little bit more. I'm not sure if I would need to rebuild it. The push limit to additional blocks should be possible. So if you ever try to build something like this, then you could space it out one more. Not sure with the push limit, but it's definitely doable to rebuild this. What's also great about this machine is the amount of quartz you get. So I just drove this machine 3 blocks forwards and already got a stack of quartz. Because it uncovers so many blocks that I just have to do some cherry picking. It's probably faster to fly around in the middle of the Nether, just over the lava lakes, with your elytra and rockets, and collect all the quartz that there is. But at some point you have collected all of the quartz. And here, the quartz that we collect here, that's some quartz that wouldn't be uncovered anyway. So I guess that's basically the second best option. And since we have to remove this anyway, it's really great. What I actually want to do is to drive this machine forwards for 1 hour more and see how much quartz I can collect, just to get some numbers. So what I'm using here is just a Fish C5 pickaxe, got some rockets, and if it gets hairy, then I have a fire resistance potions, and of course some buckets to collect the lava sources. So I guess I'll make a time lapse, and I want to run this farm this machine for exactly 1 hour, and just to see how much quartz I can get. Alright, so that was awesome. Hope you liked the time lapse. It was actually kind of fun. It's definitely better than digging. So in exactly 1 hour, I got 17 and almost a half stacks of nether quartz, so quite content with the outcome. Okay. Yeah, so we made a lot of progress this week. It was an insane week. So we dug all the trenches, removed the top layer, and we even stopped building. So the quarry is, I think, yeah, 50% is done. Efforts at enemy help building this thing at the bottom. Everything is already finished with the storage system. Here's the clock that runs the whole machine. That's the TNT system. Efforts and enemy just finished it 1 hour ago. And yeah, those are the flying machines that grab the blocks from the horizontal flying machines. So those are the vertical flying machines. They fly up, grab the blocks. Then those pistons here, sticky pistons, and those slime blocks. Yeah, it's the system to grab the blocks from the vertical machines and it's further pushed towards the TNT system. So we chip in the TNT that is duped here, just falls down, lands on the slime blocks. Then we push the slime blocks up and push the TNT over. So basically we chip it in. The trajectory is that the TNT entity also bounces against the obsidian block at the top and then explodes while those netherrack and nether quartz blocks are getting pushed in. And that's how we get about 99% of the entities or items. Then we have minecarts going below the obsidian. They are protected by the obsidian, so then they can't be blown up by the TNT, collecting all the items, and then we just unload them and send them over to the storage system. So that's the plan. What's left to do is to build the horizontal vertical machines at the top here. You can try to fly up. And yeah, it's basically a 3-dimensional quarry. So we have the horizontal machines, they fly back and forth, grab the blocks. And once we have done a complete layer at the top, then we also have to push down the horizontal flying machines, the two-way flying machines. And yeah, that's why we need those stations on both sides to also push the flying machines back down. So we're almost done with the perimeter. Hope that we can run it in the next few days. And to show you how insane the progress was this week, we even built a piston bolt, or to be precise, T5 built it. It was crazy effort. Within 2 days, we built a complete piston bolt out of here. So it's a lot less effort to build it, of course, on top of the bedrock, because we don't need to dig any tunnels. And usually we also build some kind of a nice walls around the tunnel. And here on top of the netherrack, you just have the redstone. Basically, everything is spawn-proof. We had to, of course, put slabs on top of the full blocks and the pistons, so no mobs can spawn here. But yeah, it's of course a lot less effort to build a piston bolt right here. And this goes back to 0, almost. So of course, requires a lot of resources, a few thousand pistons, etc., and repeaters. Need to craft some repeaters soon and pistons. Okay. That's it for the nether perimeter for this episode. We got another project planned, and let's head back towards the nether hub. So back at the main storage system, and the next little project is for change not something technical. It's a static build. And it's something I should have done a few weeks ago. It's a haul for all my Patreons. So since a few months I have a Patreon campaign set up. First, it didn't offer any rewards, would just be eternally grateful for everybody that supports me. But I decided to add some rewards, incentives, and some tiered rewards. So everybody that pledges $5 per month is added to the Patreon haul. So your name will be mentioned there. And everybody that pledges $10, I will build a statue of your Minecraft skin. The size would be about 30 blocks high. So maybe you've seen my 3D printer video. That would be the size of the in-game name statue. So you just need to send me your in-game name, I'll look up your skin, and build a statue out of that. Okay, so we want to start with the Patreon hole. I'm gonna build it here near the storage system, so we have this blank wall for a while now. Just gonna dig in there, maybe go out 20 blocks, make a little hole, so we could expand to either the right or the left a little bit. If you wanted, then the plan is to make a 5x5 piston door maybe, and then have the Patreon hole. The Patreon hole is about 30 times 30 blocks, so that's quite a dig I have to do next. Okay, so me and enemy are ready to start. We've dug out the footprint. I think the room has to be a little bit higher, but yeah, we can still dig there when we get there. Yeah, so time to build. Alright, so with the help of enemy, we were done in no time. Here we kept some space if you ever want to build more of those small farms. So here we have a AFK fern and tall grass farm, sand converter here, and another one there. Yeah, nano farm and a bucket filler. So if you ever want to build something like this, that's the space we kept open. And this is the Patreon hole. So this was designed by Norwegian artist from the Conspiracy server. So thanks a lot, Norwegian. Great design. I think it fits nicely within the whole storage area complex. So and around the Patreon hole, I placed some signs. So we have Diane Donaldson, who pledged $5 since January 2017. So thanks a lot, Diane. I think it was my second Patreon. Thanks a lot for getting the ball rolling. Then here we have Drew, also $5. He joined in April, so 2017. Thanks a lot, Drew. Then here we have Walnut, also $5, also joined in April 17. Then we have Mark Montero, who pledged $5. He actually joined today, so I'm recording this on January the 1st. May 1st. Then, thanks a lot, Mark. Here we have Michael Kreitzer, Michael Kreitzer, German pronunciation. Thanks for $10. He joined in April. And he's also eligible for the Patreon statues, which I'm gonna build soon. Then we have QRPTH, $25, also joined in April. And here's my biggest supporter, Maradwin, $100, and he joined in November 2016. So thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate it a lot. And gonna build a statue of Maradwin, QRPTH soon, and Michael Kreitz. So if you see this, still need your in-game name so I can get your skin. Alright, so there's one more small project I want to do. So let's head to the slime farm once more. Alright, so here we are at the Nether side of a slime farm perimeter. All the slimes spawn overworld, go through the Nether portals, and they would come out at this Nether portal here at the bottom. So I actually already did all the work together with enemy again. So we removed the bottom 2 obsidian blocks. Unfortunately, I botched the recording. I wasn't focused anymore, and when I watched it back right now, I talked a lot of gibberish, so it didn't make much sense. So what we did here was to remove the bottom 2 obsidian blocks. And why did we do that? So on the overworld side, we have so-called dragon egg portals. We removed one of those obsidian blocks in overworld, so the one below the carpet, by dropping a dragon egg on it. So the same method how you would remove bedrock. And this replaces one of the obsidian blocks. And this causes the slimes to actually come out on the Nether side. So on this side here, 2 or 3 blocks lower, which helps a lot since the slimes don't get stuck in the obsidian. If you wouldn't do that, then a lot of slimes would suffocate inside of the obsidian blocks. Then they would at some point drop their slime balls, and the slime balls would go back to the overworld. So entities that go from the Nether to the overworld cause a lot of lag, even more than the other way around. And we need to absolutely prevent it in order to get the best, or the most TPS out of it. But still, if for example one of the small slimes would jump into the 3rd portal block in the overworld, then they would, for example, come out in the obsidian of the lowest 2 obsidian blocks, suffocate there, and sometimes the slime balls would go back to the overworld. And in order to prevent that, we had to remove those obsidian blocks. And yeah, there's actually a method or a trick to do that. So what we did is place about 2,000 banners. Yeah, so one banner is placed against the next banner, and they all go into this direction on the x-axis. So it has to be the x-axis because that's the way the game updates. So if you break the obsidian block, then all of those banners will pop off because they're connected, and then you get the chain reaction. But since we placed so many banners, 2,500, the obsidian wouldn't, the removed obsidian block wouldn't update the portal blocks anymore. And yeah, that's of course great, because then we have to have the obsidian removed and the portal blocks are still there. You know, normally if you remove any of the obsidian, then all the portal goes out, the portal blocks are gone. And yeah, we need to prevent that. So we're gonna place banners going in that direction, 2,500 blocks, and then in that direction. So I guess yeah, let's see the next clip. Alright, so here we are. I placed almost 2,500 banners, and now we have to travel back to our perimeter, our slime farm, which could be an issue. Let's see if we can find a way. So I definitely want to avoid guards. If they would shoot at the portals, that would be sad. Okay, I'll try to find back here. I think I'll make a quick time lapse. Alright, so moment of truth. Let's see if that works out. I'm gonna just remove that obsidian block, all the signs will pop off, and hope this works out. Please. Yes! Awesome, okay. Now, the sad thing is, you have to dig a tunnel in the other direction, because we couldn't place obsidian directly below the portal, because it would update it. So now we have to dig a tunnel at 2,500 blocks in that direction and place the banners again. That's kind of interesting. I was just on my way back picking up all the banners again, and yeah, it stopped here at around 1,600. Slime farm is about at 0x, so they're not broken. So maybe it's enough if we just place 1,800 banners the next time. Gonna actually try that. Gonna go for it. Yeah, I'll break those so you can pick them up. Okay, so we've built up the next banner chain. And it's actually kind of funny because it ends where we started the episode. So about 50 blocks in that direction is our new Nether perimeter. And yeah, we have a direct connection to the slime farm now, which is about 2,500 blocks away. Okay, let's get back there. Okay, and now this side. Awesome, now we have the perfect portal. Alright, so here we have finished again with the finished portal. Obsidian is removed. You might have noticed that I'm not too focused anymore. I spent a lot of time making this video and probably should have recorded a little bit more tomorrow instead of today, but I really want to finish it today. What I forgot to mention is, credit where credit is due. The method shown with the banners or signs yeah, was shown by Pi first. Pi 3, 1, 4, etc. He showed this method to defuse the TNT bomb that was made by Redstone Spire and Panda, and Panda also showed a different method to basically get the same result, to remove blocks without creating those block updates for the surrounding blocks. Linked yeah, in the video description. We've already made some testings, so we could actually raise the TPS now from above 13 to above 14, so approximately 1 TPS more, which doesn't sound much, but it actually makes a difference in real-time speed of 17,000 items. Unfortunately, we couldn't record a server tour today, so I don't want to spoil the slime farm yet. Rego was moving, so didn't have any time to record. Hopefully we can do it one of the next weekends. Regular is quite busy at the moment. Yeah, it maybe have to be a little bit more patient to see all the slimes spawning. It's so crazy, you know, all of the slimes come raining down on the Nether side. Okay, so that's it. Yeah, I'll try to build the Patreon statues next. Also, didn't forget about the red mushroom farm. But we also have a lot of ongoing projects at the moment. Okay, thanks a lot for watching. Have a nice day. Bye bye.